All right, everybody, welcome to Ringside Rants with all this glorious cast right now. I'm your temporary host, Josh, aka the Bad Karma, and to my right is just Mike.
All right, everybody,
With the host, and oh my God, I forgot to mute this shit right here. There we go.
What an intro.
Then, right below me is the Louisiana champion of music, Jordan. Then, to his right is Phil, the Smart of Strong Style. What is going on, everybody?
Man, it's been great. It's been a great week. Jordan, hats off to you. You are the champion of the predictions of Wrestle Dream.
Really?
The show was
perfect card. Perfect.
There
was a match that was added to the card that I didn't realize until that has to be Phil.
It's me.
Yeah. I would have went with FTR anyway, so I'd have still had a perfect card.
No. Mercedes Moné beat Mina Shirakawa. That is
that was the match that was an open challenge.
Mina wasn't winning that. Tony Khan thinks Mina's a loser. She never wins.
She was a television champion.
Interim.
True story.
Yeah, let's watch how many times Mercedes defends that belt on ROH show. Never.
But, however, we can talk about the matches. The worst match of the night had to be the Tony Storm Statlander match, in my opinion.
Really?
Because as soon as after the match was over, she got ruined by Mercedes Moné. Kind of sucked. Kind of like
let her have her moment, but she got to have her moment back after Mercedes won, so she got to come out and beat the shit out of her a bit.
Yeah,
I think this is leading to Tony Storm and Mina getting the tag belts, which doesn't help the rest of other women in the division.
Mina don't really need it. Neither does Tony.
No.
The people who need it, in my personal opinion, is Deonna Purrazzo.
Somebody like that.
Yeah.
And Taya Valkyrie.
I would put it on like the B card women. They need something. I mean, you can't.
Or even throw it on Sky Blue and Julia.
Or
Sky Blue and Thekla.
I was expecting you to say the Sky Blue or the other kind of new girl.
Hart.
Thekla. She's
Hart.
She's amazing.
Yeah, Thekla's going to be world champ one day. I'm not worried about Thekla.
Yeah, I'm not either. That whole Jamie Hayter match, that's how Jordan got at the start of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was really hoping that there would have been piranha in that fish aquarium, but
a lot of people was like waiting for Darby to get drawn with some death-defying creature in there, but there are some hella complaints.
Well, I did some research on it. They couldn't do any blood because the Athletic Commission of Missouri is very strict on the rules of wrestling.
Well, because of NWA back in the day, and I get it, but NWA's dead, and the way the world of wrestling is now, if you believe, dude, it's changed so much, man. And
I mean, I get it though. Wrestling is the rules that Missouri put out for wrestling for the Athletic Commission is really outdated.
Oh yeah.
Well, nobody's worse than Oregon. You can't have it at all.
Yeah, true story.
But that's the whole reason Vince went sports entertainment, because he was tired of having to pay the fees to that Athletic Commission.
Well, I mean, the Athletic Commission still charges money whenever sports entertainment comes into business.
They might have found a way now, but the whole reason Vince did that was because he was tired of having to okay things with them or pay them. That's the whole reason. He was like, like in the 90s, he was like, we're entertainment, even when they were the Federation.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to deal with them.
That's why he tried to go with 5-minute matches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the reason why they went 5-minute matches. That's more along the lines of you got these people wrestling in this hard ass ring, 300 something days a year, and you don't want them injured. That's the whole reason WWF's main eventers, the majority of the ones made by Vince, only had about 5 moves and barely had to do anything. Hogan said if he'd have realized that leg drop would have fucked up his back, he'd have went with the big boot as his finisher like he did in Japan. Cena is 5 moves seen and took it easy for years so he could keep going. Reigns has a limited move set and doesn't take a lot of impact so he can keep going. Now, it's a pattern with them. That's what they do for their top stars. So they have them.
Like Rey Mysterio, he uses a big arsenal still, and he's in his 50s, and he's just a phenomenon.
Yeah, but he also weighs like $150 too. So
anybody like Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, all of those guys, that was just a different era of wrestlers that weren't made by Vince that could push it and could go in the ring. You remember when JR told RVD, you'll never be able to keep up this pace with the WWE schedule. He's like, well, I was wrong. He can still wrestle his style. He's one of a kind. We're like, yeah, we told you, bro. The dude's like a gymnast. Like, yeah, RVD can do all of that night in and
a fucking
out.
machine when it comes to his style. When it came to his style.
Anyway, well, we're kind of getting off the topic. We're still talking about AEW right now. Any reason why, out of all of a sudden, is like right in the middle of 0 hour, it goes right into the main, right into the pay-per-view in the middle of a match?
Yes.
Yes.
Mike's gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say.
It's never been done.
Yes, it has.
When?
WCW is famous for it. That's half the references online. I remember as a kid. Some people griped about it. I like it because it did make you want to buy the show, and in the middle of it, and it cuts off, and you don't have the real show, and you were watching 0 hour for free. Another great memory was in the middle of Nitro, hour 1 to hour 2, the fireworks would go off in the and
middle of the match,
still going.
Yeah. I remember they did it for hour 3 too.
Yeah, they would do that. I mean, I like the idea of that. I have more to say about the fish tank spot. I'll wait on that. I'll wait on that.
See what Sarah did, you know? And here's a funny thing: she got called out because of that. She got called out by Brody Lee's widow about how when she was in TNA, she used to strangle people with a belt and everything. So, and like, then you did this, and yeah, my tits look great.
Yes, Brody Lee's wife is also on the payroll of AEW.
And the person was an ex-employee complaining about it.
Hold on. She is and isn't. She still has friends in WWE. One of them being Big E, another one being Rusev,
and also Natalia too.
Natalia. She goes to all the big 4 events throughout the year.
She's also friends with Cody.
She's real good friends with Cody Rhodes, and so she can go and do as she damn well pleases. She's not really under contract with AEW.
Oh, she's not, but Brody Lee's wife is.
That's what I'm saying. No, she's not. Amanda Huber is not. Amanda Huber's son.
She has a backstage title, dude. That was I watched the podcast.
Still, though, she's friends with people in WWE though.
She can be friends with people,
but she has a job in AEW.
Yeah, she has an official title backstage. She does. She's on the payroll. Not just her son. She also collects for her son, which we've never seen the Dark Order in forever. He's supposed to be the leader.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she has an official title. I don't know. She's an advisor too.
I'm reading it right here. She is currently working on the production side of the company, having been recruited by Michael Mansouri, who is the senior vice president and co-executive producer of AEW. Previously, she was involved in community outreach as a community engagement coordinator.
Yep.
So now she is part of production.
Yes. The other woman was a former AEW employee.
Sarah Stock.
She does not work for them or WWE. So she's kind of, and a good point somebody made. All Amanda Huber would have had to say was, "Yes, I agree," and monitor what your children watch. And you know, I don't let my son watch that at that time. She didn't have to get into all that and make AEW's talent loves to put their foot in their mouth online, and it makes them look unprofessional. Whether
Here
it's
we,
Dax in the tag division or it's her doing this, I mean,
I mean,
it's not good.
real life tension erupts between Sarah Stock, aka Claudia Castagnoli's woman, and Amanda Huber after a controversial AEW spot. AEW is no
Sarah
stranger.
Stark's married to Claudia Castagnoli.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
yeah. I do believe that is right.
Hmm.
They
Did not know
eventually
that.
settle their differences, though. That's all that matters. So, for what I've heard, like I said, you know, I would not let a kid watch it. Someone do that, you
I'm
know,
wrong.
either.
I am
agree
wrong.
with-
I am wrong. Sarah Stockton never date Claudio. That was Sarah Del Rey. That's on me, gentlemen. Sorry. Sarah Stock is now completely single. Um, she AEW is no stranger to pushing the line between fiction and reality. This right here is from Ringside News. But the aftermath.
Despite the creator of Ringside News is an alcoholic and a drug abuser.
That's a thing. But the aftermath of John Moxley and Darby Allin's brutal main event at Wrestle Dream has taken a personal and bitter turn, this time between Sarah Stock and Amanda Huber. It all started with Sarah Stock, a former AEW and WWE coach, slamming the decision to feature a spot where Moxley shoved Allin's head into a fish tank, holding it underwater in a submission attempt. AEW shared the moment on social media, but Stock wasn't having any of it. She aimed her outrage at parents, not the company. You know who should stop this? Mothers with a remote control. This is the worst. This is worse than the plastic bag over the head. Kids are going to end up dead trying this stuff at home at AEW. But in a fiery twist, Amanda Huber, widow of AEW's late Brody Lee, fired back at Stock in defense of the segment, calling out what she saw as a double standard. In a reply, Huber blasted Stock for hypocrisy and dragged a personal memory into the conversation. This was midnight on the pay-per-view. Meanwhile, when you were working, you choked another woman out with a belt. Where was the outrage over kids trying that? And you want to quote, tweet a video of me talking about kids Greek to defend you being a hypocrite? Fuck all the way off.
Damn.
Yeah,
Stock quickly clapped back with a sharp reply, wrong. You're exposing your ignorance. But Amanda didn't back down, challenging Stock directly. What ignorance exactly? Please educate me on your expertise when it comes to children or parenting. That's when Sarah delivered a cutting accusation tied to their past behind the scenes at AEW. Ignorance to how the industry works. No need to get hysterical. Not surprised, though. The first day I met you, you spent the entire ride in a tizzy tearing down Sting's daughter and TK for allowing her to take her spot in AEW outreach.
That got ugly quick.
Yeah, the tension between the two women adds fuel to a growing conversation around what pro wrestling presents to its viewers, especially kids. While Stock raises concerns about safety and impressionable audiences, Huber sees the backlash as misdirected and personal. The conversation is no longer just about kayfabe violence. It's now about real world parenting, personal history, and bitter resentment spilling out in public.
Bitter resentment. The title of your next pay-per-view.
Damn, actually.
Do you think Sarah Stock is in the right to raise concerns, or is Amanda Huber right to call her out for hypocrisy? Join the conversation below and share your thoughts. Dude, I'm going to sit here and say this. If I was a parent and they were watching wrestling and I was monitoring what they were watching and I knew that this was a match on the card, I'm putting the kids to bed.
Yeah.
And she did the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
Amanda did the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You don't let no
But
little
that's
snot
me.
nose or a little impressionable little snot nose be like, oh, I'm going to try this on my friend tomorrow.
But-
Even kids are smart enough not to do that.
It's
Are
all
you
about.
serious? Hold on, Phil, Tide Pods. Do we need to go back there?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
It's all about age, and it's about how you raise your kids. And I thought about it. I said, what if I'd have been 10 years old or under, what would my parents have told me? And I thought about Santa Claus, and I thought about pro wrestling when they first told me about pro wrestling. And it's like when you watch that, they're like, my dad was the first one. He's like, now you know this isn't real, right? Like day one, he's like, you know this isn't real. This is set up. That they're not really, they said it's all set up. And I
No, it's
was like,
real,
yeah.
man.
So real to me, damn it.
Well, oh no. I mean, I believed them because I could tell they were telling the truth. But they're like, hey, it's all fake, and it was. Oh, I mean, if I wasn't watching
Hi,
WCW,
country.
it was a rare Saturday night. I remember one time the night Hogan fought Jake the Snake. I thought I was gonna stay up for it. I fell asleep. So, but back then in the late '80s with Saturday night, but yeah, it depends on the age. If you let them know, like, hey, look, you realize you're gonna what they're doing with this fishbowl here. You're not supposed to do that in real life until your friends. Like, yeah, I get it. All right, if you understand it, you can watch it. Now if you got a 6 year old or something,
No, man. I mean,
yeah,
it depends on. Whenever I was 10 years old, man, I had a curfew, just like I'm pretty sure everyone here did, because we were Gen Xers.
street
Go to
lights out, street lights out, go home.
and you took a shower and you went your butt to bed. Even on the weekend, you could stay up to 10 o'clock. But if you stayed up any later than 10 o'clock, you better have friends over.
Oh, I was allowed to stay up late as fuck, but
But
me,
but
my
yeah,
mom
yeah.
was a night owl.
But the thing about it is, if this was on television back when we were kids, our parents have been like, "Fuck that."
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I remember one time, and I didn't watch WWF at the time. I guess they were flipping through channels, my mom or my dad, and there was WWF was on Attitude Era, and something happened. They were like, "You don't watch that garbage, huh?" They like that. They like that. I'm like, no, I don't watch them. I'm like, I watch WCW. They actually wrestle over there. I said the other one they just kick. All they do is punch you kick. And I think they meant more than that. But they were like, okay, good, yeah. Watch the other one. They're like, they probably saw either Sable half naked or somebody hitting somebody in the nuts or something stupid on WWF. Beaver cleavage or some dumb shit. I didn't watch WWF until like I started flipping over in '98, and that was after they pissed me off when Bret Hart did the turn and Savage lost the belt in one night. That pissed me the fuck off after he had beat Sting for it. So
No, they would. They would.
That's a true story right there.
That's a true story. They would. They don't do it now. They don't do it now. But I want to say late '90s, early 2000s. Yeah, there was a cop with a siren around 10 o'clock. Bam! It was like, woo, time for your kids to go inside the house.
Time to get everybody
Are
inside.
they going bye bye?
They're going to the big people jail.
the big people, Jim.
But no, I mean the thing is though, who's right in this situation though, man? I mean, she's bringing up a thing about kids, but let's just be real here for a minute. That spot sucked,
It was also at midnight.
but it was a shitty fucking spot. Dude, that was a 20, maybe a 10-gallon aquarium. Darby's head barely fit in it. And what I mean by that, he had to his head was in there and his face almost touched the bottom so many times. And I'm like,
It wasn't the worst spot I've ever seen. I can tell you that.
it wasn't the worst spot. No. The exploding ring was probably way worse than that.
They fucked that up so bad.
Yeah,
And they blamed it on TNA.
Yeah, TNA paid for the pyro.
Yeah. Yeah, they damn sure kicked him under the bus. I think that was. And I'm gonna say this, and all defense to Darby Allin, he's a crash test dummy, man. He is what he is, and that's all he's gonna be.
he's like the next Mick Foley, dude.
No, Mick Foley knew when to quit. This guy don't know when to quit.
Now, Mick Foley, I was just watching JR and Corny on an interview, and they were there was an Irish guy interviewing them, and they were talking about stuff, characters, and Mick Foley came up, and what they both said was true. They said it wasn't the crazy shit that put Mick Foley over. It was the character that made you like him. And eventually, Corey's right. Eventually, the people weren't like, "Oh shit, let's see what Mick falls on." And then it was like, "Oh no, not our friend. We don't want to see him get hurt." Mick was that talented to where, and he did it with 3 different characters plus his own persona. That he could tell a story without having to lift a finger. I mean, guy was eventually doing comedy with Edgy Christian. The guy was a commissioner, the GM. The dude,
Oh, the commissioner gimmick was
the
hilarious.
dude has written multiple books that have hit #1 because he's entertaining and he's smart.
He even
He's
wrote
one
a
of the
he
most-
even wrote a
One of the
Christmas
most
book.
intelligent people on the face of the earth.
He even wrote a Christmas book. So I mean, the dude's fantastic. And
Yeah.
He even wrote comic books for comic books as well.
Darby
Yeah.
Allin does not have a character that anywhere close to Mick Foley or can hold anyone's attention like that. Nowhere
Darby-
close.
I think he should have belonged on the set of Jackass.
And the rumors were that Tony Khan did want to put the world title on him.
Yeah, that was a rumor going around for a minute. I remember that.
Yep, and they kind of
I don't see him as champion.
supposedly this was going to be the payoff, and he was going to, if things would have went differently, he would have won the belt that night, and it wouldn't have been an all out match like what they did. It because the whole plan was they were going to go with Ospreay. He got hurt. Hangman's run is not good. It's not good at all. It's not captivating. It's not entertaining. His match might have been hard hitting he had with Joe, but his run is lackluster.
The reason why it's lackluster, there is no actual heel coming for that title. We've seen everybody go for that title. The only person that right now that would actually, in my personal opinion, that needs to go after this title is Kyle Fletcher. But they need to make him drop that TNT title
It's
and
too
build
soon.
him properly. They need to build him, man.
It's not going to happen, and Kyle will lose because he wants. Tony Khan will put that belt on Will Ospreay. I promise you. That's his favorite toy right now. That is going to happen.
If he ever comes back, so
It's going to be a while.
Yeah, he's out for about 6 to 9 months. But so is, I mean, but the thing about it is Jericho is still under contract. You have
There was more talks that just came up about Jericho seriously making his contract's coming up, and that he's seriously they did that Hall of Fame and returning to WWF, man.
I know.
I can see that. I mean, it's like there's not much much more he could do for AEW. I mean,
No.
I mean, he was their first champion. He went through multiple personas. He put over so many wrestlers, so many new guys. So in retrospect, there's really nothing more that Chris Jericho can do.
No, you could give him a final run in AEW if there's time. But you put him on a Legends contract in WWE, give him the Hall of Fame ring, and he can go tour with Fozzy and have his time off, and he's still making money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of my favorite matches was Chris Jericho in New Japan was him against the Rainmaker.
Oh
When
yeah,
he was the Painmaker versus the Rainmaker.
he had to. My favorite's always going to be the first one. Him and Omega in the crowd when he had young Shooter in the walls of Jericho in front of the ref, in front of his dad, in the crowd. I mean that's the match that Tony Khan says gave him the idea to start AEW. He was there. It drew so much big numbers for New Japan. People signing up for the streaming service. I mean that match did a lot.
Oh yeah,
That match did a
it
lot.
made me curious too. It got me wanting how I didn't even know about streaming services at that time, and I was just like, how in the hell am I going to watch
It
that?
got me into it. Wasn't my first show, but it was where from then on I watched.
Because around this time this is around the time when I watched WWE on and off, because there were some times where I just got so frustrated I didn't watch it for a while.
Yeah.
So I just like, what the fuck is this shit? Click.
Mhm.
And it's still like that. That's why I stopped watching altogether.
Oh, that's like when I tried to watch a Raw like a year or 2 years after I didn't watch it. And I was only watching New Japan. I had to turn it off. I was like, this is horrible. Can't even get a single match. Can't get nothing decent. I was like, this is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's when I started. I think it was like a couple years before AEW got started. That's when I started following New Japan for. Because I just like, well, what's. I see people walking around. What's Bullet Club?
Yep.
And also it got me into watching Ring of Honor. And I also found out that like there was this other thing going on, outside of.
He's for
Segue.
Okay. So, but we got a bunch of other stuff going on. We got all these non-compete clauses that are coming up.
that are on right now.
Yes. They're saying that Samantha Irvin has a 2-year wait contract, no compete clause, which is insane.
She has 1 year left, though. She already served 1 year already.
Yeah, then you got Andrade, who all of a sudden got served with one. He's like, he just made his AEW return. But then
they're not paying him either. That's bullshit.
That'd be kind of good. Heyman versus Jay White, that'd be a good one.
If Jay White could ever stay fucking healthy.
Well, he never had that problem. It's the same thing with Kenta when he went to NXT. You got these people that don't know how to work the style, and you twist yourself and you hurt yourself. Jay White was never injured in New Japan. Never. Kenta.
No, he wasn't. I remember that.
Kenta only got injured once, and that's because he fell 20 to 25 feet face first into a garbage can, and then after that was put through a table by Tanahashi, and the table slid his back, and he was out for a week.
Well, that ain't really injured.
Yeah,
I don't consider that injured.
yeah, but Kenta couldn't stay healthy for nothing in NXT because them people don't know how to work.
They know, like I said, they couldn't tell the difference between a wrist lock from a wrist lock.
Yeah, when you're used to wrestling a certain style, especially strong style, and you're used to moving, when you try to slow down or make it capable for somebody else to dance with you and they dance wrong, it's like carrying a piece of lumber with another man. If they're not a carpenter and don't know how to carry it, they will hurt you.
But back to the no compete clauses, though, do you think that's a little excessive in 2 years and 1 year?
It's petty, if you ask me.
I think TKO's sticking it to people and making examples.
But I mean, if you're fired from a company, you shouldn't have a no compete clause. Yeah. If your contract is not renewed, then you shouldn't have a non compete clause.
Exactly.
If you are fired from a company, you should not have a no compete clause. And if that's not the case in being that, then I don't understand. Because, we don't want you here. You're not doing nothing for us. Oh, but anyway, you can take a year off.
Well, when you sign that contract, you give them. But what I don't like is that they're independent contractors. Technically, for that reason, I don't think there should be a no compete clause. But when you sign a company to join a company, they get to put their protocol in there. And that's why TKO is doing all of this.
I think here's my opinion. I think Andrade should get a lawyer.
I think they all should get lawyers. I mean, they're not the only two. They're
two not biggest. Get out of it. They're not going to get out.
It ain't about getting out of it. Even Donald Trump, whenever he first got in his first term of being president, he was trying to be an advocate for people with these no compete clauses in the workforce, saying that, how can you hold a person back from making money? That's what they're doing. They're not paying them. They're holding them back from making money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you got guaranteed money while you worked, and then you signed the contract, and they have their clauses in it.
But the thing is, though, if they don't renew your contract, why is there a no compete clause at the end of that contract?
That's like saying, "Let me give you back 25% of what you gave me because I'm not working for you now." You're not going to do that either.
That don't make no sense. That's like,
It,
for example, I go buy a new car, and then 3 weeks later, I want to go trade it in and get a newer car than the one I just got. Think that makes any sense? I'm upside down.
yeah,
I'm
the minute you drive that brand new car off the lot, value drops. No matter, even if you bring it back in 5 minutes.
yeah, exactly my point.
The owners make the rules, and when you sign your name on that dotted line, you're saying, "I agree."
Yeah.
But
It's
Yeah.
legal shit.
I mean, it sucks, but it's all the legal bullshit. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, but I agree with Mike. He was fired from the company. Why has he got a 2-year non compete clause?
yeah, that is true.
What,
Fired, not released.
yeah.
they,
Then
I
what
mean,
Samantha Irving is she let her contract expire. Why she got a non complete clause?
Well, for Andrade, I got a reason because they knew he was failing the wellness policy to get out, and they're like, "Oh, you ain't pulling this to where this is what our future talent's gonna do. We're gonna show our entire talent roster and everybody that wants to work here what happens when you don't respond to us and you don't answer phone calls after failing multiple wellness, which they're saying now they believe it's 3, not 2." But after you fail multiple, they're like, we're going to show our entire roster, anybody ever wants to work here, and the NXT kids, how this is going to work. No, you think you're going to cheat the system? No, fuck you. You're not getting paid. You made money with us. You're not going to work for anybody else for a year, and that's what they did to him.
but he's not the only one though. He's one being made an example of mainstream. Now, what about the guys from the WWE ID? Ones that they just let go? Wesley, he has a non compete clause for I think was it 6 months to a year.
Really?
Yeah, all these people, man, have
All right.
non compete clauses.
The release people from TNA should be no more than 30 days for no violation. That should be no more than 30 days till you can show up because now you're really stopping people from working because they don't make a lot of money. That anybody from NXT that's released, not let go of due to
No. This is
circumstance,
WWE ID. This right here is like the people that were in Evolve.
they
Evolve is
still
basically dead.
they still should only have 30 days. You don't
Yeah,
want to stop them from working. Andrade got big money. So he could crawl all he wants. He got big money and he agreed to it. These indie people and NXT and the ID program, that should be no more than 30 days.
but they're getting screwed because of everything that's going on, dude. And TKO is so money hungry, they don't want anybody out there making any money without their name on it.
They're petty.
Oh, sure.
And it's sad.
Well,
This is going to be the fall of WWE soon. This bullshit.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are not wanting to leave because they feel like they can't leave. Just like, for example, oh, so and so's contract's coming to an end. Oh God, but they better resign, or what are they going to do? They ain't about to work.
yeah.
They get their visas revoked. They'll get their. I mean, dude, it goes all over. Now they're saying that they can't work in Mexico because TKO owns a company in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
That's bullshit. So you had to work in Japan and Japan only.
They're gonna stick them, bro.
I know when the acquisition of AAA, they could do the Mexican talent could do independent shows in Mexico only.
Yep.
They can't come over and do independent shows in America. Like and that's where it's bullshit because that's where
That's where they made their money.
Like they don't make no money in Mexico. I mean, they make a little bit, but not much. They made their money coming over here. The talent coming over here doing independent shows around the U.S. Now they can't even do that.
Here's what they could do. Stephen B. News. Call Stephen P. News.
If you have to sue.
An outlaw mud chauffeur too. Those are the rest. Yes, Stephen P. New. They should go to that guy because he's a huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
He actually sponsored MLW.
Well, they obviously don't watch Corny's show, or they'd know the jingle.
You see the confused looks on me and Mike. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Every time, well, in Cornette's show, Stephen P. New is a sponsor, but it's like if you're a wrestler or anything and you need to sue, that's your guy.
Well, they can't sue nobody. That's the problem because they're getting screwed. Like for example, who is it? Escobar. He wanted to leave. They didn't renew his contract, and then he was released from the company, and then re-signed with the company because
He was on a non-compete clause.
Yeah, because he didn't want to worry about that no-compete clause.
Yeah, country. We got to see Hangman and Jay White before AEW. It was good.
But it's insane, man. All these non-compete clauses don't make any sense to me, and they can't make
the downfall of WWE. Like
TKO is doing it because they can. They're a powerhouse. They're a juggernaut. It's in the contract. If you sign to work there, you have to play by their rules, and they don't care.
Also, sooner or later, some kind of bubble is going to burst because with the prices they're charging, sooner or later, people are going to wake up like, I can't afford to go to an event anymore.
Dude, Raw last night was a shit show.
Which was
Raw. It was a shit show, dude. I fell asleep. Woke up for the main event. This is what I watched. I watched the Vision come out. Adam Pearce take the title from Braun Breaker, and then I watched AJ Lee win the tag team titles. I fell asleep. Woke up. Watched the 20-man over the top battle royal with Jimmy and Jay. Jay tossing out Jimmy and then CM Punk facing down with Jay. I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit. It don't make no sense.
Now, what's the official reason? Because I know they strip Rollins of the title.
Yeah, because he's
now he's got a legit injury. So that's what he gets for fucking faking that shit.
Well, I don't think it was his idea, man.
But it sucks all the way around, man. It really does because if you look at everything that's happened in wrestling in the past 6 months after WrestleMania, I could give two fucks and a shit about anything that they do. And I mean that in the most sincere way possible. Every pay-per-view that they put out or PLE, whatever the fuck they want to call it, is being trash on top of trash. And there are a lot of WWE people out there saying, oh, man, it's still good. You just got to give it a chance. Give what a chance? Shit on a donkey's ass? No, I can smell it.
I gave them a fucking chance from, was it 2008 when they went back to the USA Network?
I mean,
it wasn't. It was before that. But I gave them a chance from then to 2017, waiting for change. Never got it. The show just got worse.
The show now is so lackluster, and the words I want to use are just not good. And I'm trying to defend, and I'm trying to make the product seem like it's good. AEW's product is not the greatest in the world. I'm going to tell you all that now. But it's a lot better than WWE's product. And what I mean by that is you actually have story-driven lines that actually mean something. When WWE, they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, this is going to make sense. Here's a shit sandwich and eat it. And everybody's like, oh, it makes sense. It's a storyline. What the flying fuckhole of what?
And people like Raj Gary and JD, and like Raj Gary is dick riding them.
But the thing is,
he's paid by them, bro.
But dude,
Raj Gary.
Here's my problem, though, Phil. You have all this shit that makes no sense, and they shove it together. And they're like, people eat this shit up, and people are like, yay! And here I am looking at it, going, that's a shit sandwich. You just trying to feed me a shit sandwich. That's what you're trying to feed me right now. You're trying to feed me a shit sandwich. Oh, people are eating it because they're so fucking retarded. Pardon my language. God forgive me. I don't mean that. I don't mean that, Lord. I didn't mean that. People are so manifested in what they want to believe to be good. WWE has dropped the ball.
Mhm.
What I mean by dropping the ball, if you take all this great stuff that they had going on with the bloodline and OTC and the Vision and kicking out Seth Rollins and not knowing what to do next, they're having to run back and forth trying to figure out what they're going to do. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm not autistic or ADHD or any of that, but that's a shit sandwich, sir. That is a shit sandwich.
It's because they don't care because they have no competition. I have the picture from AEW's viewership ratings demo. It is bad. It is shit. They are going.
They don't include the streaming though.
There's a 0.1 ending this thing. All right, that's bad. But WWE TKO has the money. They have the venues, hand over fist money. Saudi Mania. They don't. When you don't have anybody chasing you, it's just like when Vince bought WCW. You don't have to make shit good. You don't have to care. You can coast on autopilot, and that's the fucking problem with WWE.
Autopilot sucks.
Yes, it does. It does.
AEW needs to get off their asses and make something change. And I mean that in the most sincere. They need to make a actual legit star or a couple of stars and change the company forever. Change the rest of the business forever.
That's something to your point you were talking about earlier about there was who's left to fight Hangman because we've been here already. Where's the talent, TK? Not enough main event people built up? You've had years. You relied on Moxley and Bryan and Jericho and Edge and Christian, bruh. Where's the talent? You taking over Swerve, trying to build Hangman, and an MJF isn't enough.
Yeah, you got what is it? What's wrong? What's up with Swerve? Is he out with an injury or something like that?
Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Kelly in here. I'm trying to get Kelly in here.
So Swerve's injured. Jay White's injured. Osprey's injured. I mean, there's really no one to fight for the belt. There is no one.
Yeah. Well, when you use people that recklessly, nonstop, which is what I bitch about with Tony Khan, his favorite toys, he puts them in the ring every week. You don't have to put these guys in the ring every Saturday night on fucking Collision. It don't have to be all that garbage.
I tried to get Kelly, but nothing.
He's breaking his stars. The only reason Orange was out for a little bit, but the only reason Orange was in the main event every fucking week a few years ago is because of his style. He wasn't getting injured.
I need to grab another one of these daddy sodas. I'll be right back.
But yeah, you can't. That's. I said he was gonna kill Osprey. I said it. And look, but he got injured sooner than I even thought. I mean, it's just not gonna happen.
Hangman versus Ricochet.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ricochet's just not a main event guy. That's Darby Allin 2.0. And he's horrible at talking. In New Japan, he didn't talk, so he was more believable.
In WWE, he didn't talk. I'll admit his turnaround from WWE to this is a lot better. But
I like his catchphrase.
He still has a lot of work to do. He still has a lot of work to do on it.
He's doing great though. I like his new finisher, the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah. In ring, he always was great. In ring, the problem is he can't talk.
Yeah. He's worked on that though. He can talk now.
Yeah, he needs a manager. Like
he's an irritating presence online too. He's one of the worst.
He trolls them on purpose just to piss off e-drones.
I'm not an e-drone, and it's irritating whenever he talks. Just like Dax always has to jump in for anything on the tag division. That's irritating.
Daddy's talking. Everybody be quiet. I hate when he says that. I hate when Dak says that.
I think it's funny when he says that.
It's terrible because our daddy is Christian.
Lies.
So
And that lies if it's true, man. You know, he is our Father who art thou in wrestling. Hallowed be his
yes,
name.
I actually do support Ultimo Monet.
I don't.
I don't.
12. She now has 12 titles. She won another one.
Yeah,
Georgia or something like that, ain't it? Or something like that.
What happened?
Is she won it in Georgia or something?
Some small indie thing. She's got 12 now, and yeah, it's ridiculous. And now she's gonna go for 13 against the Alien, which that pretty much means Alien is a placeholder. She's gonna be a transitional champion.
I think she got to start losing something at some point. This is it's getting ridiculous. I mean, okay, cool. You beat the Ultimate Dragon's record. All right, now it's start time to. Oh, I'm taking a loss here. Oh, I'm taking a loss here. Oh, I'm taking a loss here. So yeah, she needs to start dropping that shit.
The only loss she has suffered, besides not in AEW, but since she left WWE, she's only lost twice.
Dude, he had one a while back.
No, she lost. She's only lost twice. She lost the IWGP Women's title, and then she lost the New Japan Strong title.
And she lost against Toni Storm.
Yeah, that's three. So she's lost one time in AEW, and she's lost so 3 times since leaving WWE. That's insane.
Well, Kelly's woman says hello, everyone. So, hello, Kelly's lady.
Hello,
country. We got Hangman and Omega in New Japan, and it was brutal. It was great.
Yeah, he had a program with Omega back before, whenever Omega had the championship and was screwing everybody over, and Hangman was doing his drunken stupor.
No, it was when Omega was face and Cody was kind of turning on the Bullet Club at first, making it look like he didn't trust Omega, and Hangman took Cody's side.
I think he's talking about with AEW though, Jordan.
Oh.
Did Omega Hangman happen?
Yeah, because remember Hangman's first title run?
Well, I remember they were tag champions and they were going back and forth.
Yeah, and then whenever Omega got on side with Don Callis back in 2020 during COVID, there you have it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it did happen.
Yeah.
So, what else is going on in other news? Oh,
Chemo.
Like Ruby Soho opened up a little cafe over here in Indiana.
Yeah.
That has board games and coffee.
That's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool. Her and Cool Hand Ange are doing that. Also kind of a wrestling spot too as well. Because if you look at it, more pro wrestling fans are more basically like me and Josh, for example. We like comic books,
but I'm gonna try to figure out where it's at.
We have something like that here in my hometown. It's called it's not Gamers and Geeks. It's called
Fire Alarm.
Yeah,
something else. They do a lot of D&D, do a lot of like those type of
3 Alarm Comics.
Not 3 Alarm Comics.
Yeah. Well,
that's in Ocean Springs. I'm talking about in Gaucher though.
But I want
that's in St. Martin, Lemoyne.
I'm on the Google. I'm on the Google.
All right, try to figure out where it's at. I know it's in I know they're in Indiana, but I don't know where it's at.
I know Tony Khan gives these ridiculously long paid time leaves for these women that have kids. Like over 6 months is insane. I don't know how you could still afford to keep somebody on your roster.
Here's the thing. At least they didn't let pregnant women go like did Kylie Ray.
All right, chew your food.
Murr.
Turtle.
Turtle. But yeah.
Victory Roll opens October 16th.
Okay, so it's open.
Name of it's Victory Roll. Victory
Okay.
Roll Cafe,
Located in
Indiana. It don't give me an actual place.
There's a thing called Google.
Okay.
Google Maps.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta have a. They just can't say, "Oh, we're opening it." Like where? Indiana's a big state.
But yeah, like at least they didn't fire Ruby while being pregnant.
Mishawaka, Indiana.
Ooh, shit! That's a little south of me. Little bit
Yeah,
of south.
Victory Roll Board Game Cafe is in Mishawaka. It's 711 West McKinley Avenue in Mishawaka, Indiana, United States.
That sounds very Native American, Mishawaka.
Yeah, it is.
It's right by Mega Play, Chuck E. Cheese, and Planet Fitness.
That doesn't give me a specific town. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay, where's Google Maps?
But now you know where it's at.
Mishawaka, Indiana.
Wow, it's 15 hours away from my house. 4 hours and 5 minutes if I fly.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's like about an hour and a half trip.
You should go and take pictures and video and then send it to us and let us all give us your opinion on it.
It's not. I might do it. Let's see. I know I'm kind of busy the next couple of weeks. I might do it. Probably in the beginning of November. I'll probably see what do. See what I can do.
See?
It's like an hour and a half. So that's not too bad of a drive.
Not too bad at all, my brother. But here we are thinking about
I drove an hour to go pick up a stereo system. So
that ain't bad. But this right here is for wrestling, and so I don't. And it opened up 5 days ago. So
yeah.
While you're on AEW, the point got brought up about Britt Baker is still officially in the company, but they just had a show in her hometown, like her area, and they didn't bring her back. So it's like, are you gonna hire the woman? I mean, are you gonna put her on TV or are you gonna cut her? Like, this is ridiculous. She's almost an entire year she has not been on TV or wrestled, and they just, if you were gonna bring her back, that would have been the time. It didn't happen. It's like, bro, why is she still on your payroll?
I don't know if she's still injured or what injury that's going on with her.
I don't think she's injured at all, dude. I think she's fine from what they were saying, but she's still on the payroll and she hasn't done anything. So, I mean, Britt Baker.
I think she doesn't want. She took AEW off. I think because she's a backstage problem.
That was brought up, but she's still on the payroll and has. I think Tony Khan's holding out hope. He don't want to lose his original, but it's been almost a year. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah. He's waiting until her I just say let her release her.
Where so she can show up in WWE.
If she does, it'll be a one-off thing because she wants to still be a dentist. She'd have to quit her job if she worked the WWE schedule full time.
Basically, that'll be her thing. She would have to quit.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But they could always bring her into WrestleMania for a nice Charlotte loss.
Oh, bullshit! God, I'm still pissed.
So what's the point? Short of a big payday, what's the point?
I mean, my whole thing is this, man. We have all these people that need to be released or not released or put on television. AEW is convoluted. They have too many people. Roosh, barely seen. Brodito, you see them now because that's one of Tony Khan's new toys.
They're also over as fuck. I did not realize until a pay-per-view or two ago how over Bandito and they are. That they're
Oh, yeah.
popular.
Okay, they're
Bandito's
great.
the top star. Is the top star. He's in
Yeah.
AEW, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he gave Bandito a great option. He's like, you don't look, and it's like, so they're basically making me move to Orlando an NXT contract. Like, no, fuck that. We'll let you stay here and I'll pay you more.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, good for Bandito to be able to make his money get paid. I'm glad they're over. They're getting popular. I keep hearing a lot of people saying Gates of Agony are not all that.
Gates of Agony are
They have a lot of potential, though.
they're AOP 2.0.
Yeah. That's the problem. There's no way to differentiate between the two. And a lot of people gripe about that. They're like, we just don't see it. We don't want them to be champs. We're not here to cheer them. Can't tell either one apart.
I can.
I
Bishop
can.
Khan and Toa Leona.
I can tell them apart because Bishop
Yeah.
Khan has long hair, Toa Leona has short hair.
And Whatchcot's really fucking huge.
Yeah, Toa Leona is huge, bro.
I'm just going by comments because
He's
I
trained
don't.
by he's trained like Toa Leona's trained by Rikishi.
Mm-hmm. Who is also in some hot water.
Ooh, his company his independent promotion is.
Mm-hmm.
He's also health is not doing really well. What I heard too.
I heard the same thing.
So
Well,
he's
and you-
really overburdened right now, unfortunately. Yeah, with that incident, with that shoot incident. What's his name?
Raja.
That kid really fucked himself up. And he said, "My bad, my
I
bad."
think his career, I think, is done. I don't even think UFC wants to deal with him.
I don't even think
no.
he had a career. I don't even think he had a career, man.
He's just
Well, but
he's
he was
the
the-
kid is just a dumbass one trick pony.
He was the son of, a former star, a big name at the time, like around 2010 or whatever it was. So he was riding off of that. But I don't think he's got a shot now with it. I don't think anybody trusts him when you gonna act like that.
They're not. And the crazy thing is, Raja knew what he was doing, and everybody's like, "Oh, he." There's so much video evidence saying otherwise against him, and they always say, "Don't believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." But if you believe half of what you see, he's in the wrong.
He's
Oh, yeah.
way in the wrong.
The other guy was in the wrong for smashing that empty beer can on his head. Okay, cool. You give the guy a one punch receipt, and that's it. You don't go in there and try to end his fucking life.
Exactly. I mean, if he just give him one punch or something, like just that receipt.
Did
Don't-
any of y'all watch it outside when they were discussing the match in the beer can? Did y'all see it? I saw it. It was like the lightest tap ever.
It was propped. It was
Yeah.
The cam was propped. It was fake.
And old boy thought he was a wrestler, so he was like, "Let me see you work this can," and that's
It was
what
a
he did.
misunderstanding. That's what it was. And fuck boy decided to take it out of fucking proportion.
Oh boy! Hey, country, are you still in the chat? Anyway, we'll find that out. But I'm interested to know how much you lost betting against Notre Dame, bro.
And who that beat them Saints? The Bears.
When the Saints met the Bears. Oh, when the Saints met the Bears.
I'd be careful with that bragging, Josh, because I remember, I think it was last year, the year before, all of Chicago walked out and cursed out their own team because y'all were losing.
Oh,
Not the best fan support at all.
Oh no! I will say this about Chicago fans. We'll turn on you in a second.
Yeah, fair
If
weather
you're
assholes.
playing- oh yeah, if you're playing like shit, we will let you know.
Fair
you-
weather assholes.
No,
But
and they were playing, and it was like our
Josh.
biggest problem was the coach.
But
Our
Josh,
biggest problem was the coach. He's like he didn't. It's like he didn't call a time. We could have had a game-winning moment, and he didn't call a timeout in time and fucking made us lose the game on
Josh,
purpose. That's what cost him his job.
Josh, answer me this question: Who's number one?
Fuck them Packers, man.
That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do.
Hey, we still got a win over them in 2025 so far.
Yeah. We still got 2 wins. Y'all still owe us lunch money. Remember that.
Old Piss finally took an L.
Yeah, they did. Old Piss and Miami.
Yeah. Fucking Texas ass to mouth is still undefeated, ain't they?
Yeah, they're still undefeated. They're gonna go undefeated all year.
I know the guy in Coleco, he was bitching about the loss to Alabama.
I should have tuned in for that, but yeah, he's a big Vols fan.
Oh, he's been bitching about it for 2 days.
Yeah, their season's shot now. They're gonna hope for a bowl game, even if they have a cakewalk for the rest of their season.
Dude, we're struggling to get into playoffs.
Well, yeah, y'all are no down.
We're 12th now, though. We're 12th. So we just need to keep winning. We got Boston College next, and then we got Navy, Stanford. And
what I hate is now Alabama actually has a legit shot in the playoffs.
They're ranked 4th in the nation.
Yeah, well, not just that, but with the one loss, and now we got teams getting 2. I don't like it.
We're going to bars, buddy.
What?
We're going to bars, buddy.
No.
Squirrel.
Oh, did y'all see what I showed the group about the Beavis and Butthead?
Backyard wrestling? That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's like backyard wrestling is cool.
Who is JJ?
It's like, damn, how did he know where to fall from the roof with? How did he know that all the boxes would be right there?
I like the one with the guy jumping off the roof with the fat woman, and they totally bust their ass off the side of the trampoline and like wrecked.
That was AI, by the way.
Oh shit!
Yeah, AI is ruining some shit.
Yeah, AI is taking over, man. Have y'all seen the one chip challenge with all the hamsters and the?
I see the squirrel one.
I keep seeing the damn Halloween candy and every animal they could come up with to scare. Now they had a kangaroo.
Have you seen one with the possum just falls over?
Yeah, he plays dead. I'm like, that's accurate, but that's what possums do when they threaten. They play dead.
Scared the shit out of them.
Some of the ones were like the old man sleeping on the porch, and all of a sudden the bear just comes up and just starts sniffing on him and licking him. And you go, and he's like, "Arr!" I'm like, oh.
They had a stupid one. They had like a tiger or a leopard in the middle of America attacking like a 2-year-old.
What the fuck kind of shit?
Yeah,
and the dog or a cat saves the baby.
Yeah, the cat saves the baby. I was like, but you know what? Sometimes that might be accurate because I know some fucking cats are fucking mean as shit.
I have seen dogs and cats try to fight with children before the AI shit. I have seen it or run off other animals. I have seen that. I have seen. I saw it.
I seen things. I seen them. I seen it happen.
Oh, Phil, what you just commented on? Did you see the new Canada's supposed to be wanting to go to the moon? So they did him all Southport up with the top of the head cut off.
And someone responded, "I'm not your buddy, guy.
We're going to the moon, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy."
Josh must have not been in the chat Saturday night because old girl was running the auction, and we got stupid. We had 2 guys start arguing in the chat, so we had the whole "I'm not your buddy, guy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your guy, friend. He's not your friend, buddy." We were all getting stupid in that.
Who started that? Was that Dane Cook?
No, that was South Park.
South Park,
South Park.
the Canadians,
Oh yeah,
buddy
Dane
guy
Cook
and friend.
too. Yeah, Dane Cook. He's like, hey, pal. He's like, I'm not your pal, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not your buddy, friend.
My favorite, and I always forget because I watch it like once every so many years. Is the Tom Cruise trapped in the closet when R. Kelly starts singing it, and then I pull out my gun. I laugh every time I die. He pulls out, and they knew it was good because they did it 3 fucking times when him pulling out the gun. I was just standing here. The Tom Cruise locked himself in the closet. They don't know what to do. So I pull out my gun. Oh!
Oh, good God.
All right, so King Mo passed away as well. We gotta give props to King Mo for Men on a Mission. I know some of you might not remember who he was, but he was a King of the Ring winner.
Mo, Oscar, and Mabel.
Mm-hmm.
I think all 3 of them are dead now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Mo was the last one. Dude, back in his run, he looked like he was in his 40s. He's like 50-something years old.
I mean, Arn Anderson has been 40 since 1982. I mean,
Well, Arn Anderson, you can look at his older stuff. You can tell he was young.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was funny when Kevin
No.
went out and parodied Arn Anderson with a neck brace and in this receding hairline.
No, I'm sorry. Arn Anderson, he's been looking old since
The 90s.
he's been 80s. 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been looking 40 since he was in the 80s.
I'll tell you,
in his 30s.
I could tell you another one. How old y'all think Earthquake was in his early 90s run in WWF?
He was in his 20s.
Yeah, and how old did he look, Josh?
He looked like he was in his 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, look at me. I'm fucking 50. Do I look it?
Not really.
I'm like,
No, you don't. And that's the thing, man. Like, all these cats back in the day, hell, Tully Blanchard in his 20s looked like he was about 50.
Yeah.
How old do I look?
The only one that never aged, but he always looked 70, was Ric Flair.
I could tell Rick was a lot younger in his younger days. I can't.
Whoa, let me tell you something. Whoa.
oh, no.
Even Hogan looked like he was in his 50s and in his 30s.
Well,
No, Ric Flair back in the day.
like more like
I wouldn't say he was older looking. I'd say he was like looking like in his 30s.
yeah.
And when he was then later on in the WCW, like during the Monday Night Wars, he looked like I thought he was in his 50s back then.
Who? Ric Flair?
Ric Flair.
I remember the short. I hated the short hairdo in the middle of the 90s when he did that. But he didn't look any older. And then when he did the short David Flair, the spiky hair, he didn't look. It was when he went to WWE after WCW closed is when he really started aging.
Yeah.
But the long blonde hair 80s Ric Flair didn't look that
He
old.
was hitting the booze a little too much.
Especially when you put him next to Arn and Tully in the 80s, like Horseman era. Like, Flair looked like the youngest of them all.
I mean,
Mongo.
look at Hogan back in the day. I mean, hell, he was bald back then, and it's like he looked older.
Yeah, Macho Man looked like he was in his 40s and his 20s.
Back in the
Macho
day,
Man had the wild hair, bro.
Yeah. But back in the day, people, when you hit 30, you dress like 50-year-old. I mean, and today, your 50-year-olds don't look 50. Everybody ages better. There's healthier options, but the other thing is style. Like, well, I was telling somebody the other day, like there were some people I went to school with, and we were all different ages. We had this big age gap. You could be, when I was in high school, we had 14-year-olds to 21-year-olds.
Damn.
Yeah, it was all over the fucking place. And
who was flunking that bad? Jesus.
Or some of them guys would just, hey, the free breakfast meal, sell the drugs, don't do nothing.
Yeah.
That,
We had
after school, they go hang out. They go hang out at the bar with the teachers.
we had one.
But yeah, today's styles have like there's some people were getting discouraged because they were turning 40. I told them, I said, y'all don't, I said 40 is the new 30. I said it truly is. I'm not telling you to make you feel better. I said just styles and the way people, and plus people live longer now. So you got to go way back older in the day. If you go back to the early 1900s, you were lucky to hit 30 years old if you weren't rich. You worked like a dog 7 days a week, and you were 15. You was an adult. That's why people got married so young back then and all. You didn't live as long, so
Child
and
labor laws was the thing,
that too,
dude.
that too. But you could go out and make a living as a teenager, and you had to. Most people to survive, and that also ages you. That's why you never heard about cigarettes being bad. You never lived long enough to see the effects until after the 50s, the wars and all.
Mm-hmm.
But gentlemen, y'all want to call it short here? I mean,
Whoa,
No.
wait. Whoa.
No.
The one thing we didn't do. We didn't do the results of Wrestle Dream.
we already know who won. Jordan won.
Yeah, but that's because AEW is so predictable. And yes, I had a perfect card, but we could talk about. I mean, if you want, well, me and Josh have shit to show off, Mike. You're sitting right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
show
we got some stuff to show off.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would like to know my win loss. I'm like, I know I got
well,
quite a few right.
you, Josh, your win-loss record was terrible.
What?
I figured you'd be last.
He wasn't. I was last.
Oh wow, that's unusual.
It goes Jordan and Kelly tied for first. Country had second with 7. Josh, you tied with Phil for third. I came in dead last with 5.
Damn. Okay. Wow. I didn't know I did that bad. I mean, I think one of them. I know a couple of them I did lose. But geez.
Yeah, but you was up against me with a perfect card, man.
I'm the only one that went against the grain on one.
Everybody.
Yeah, well, see, you went against everybody in Team Japan. Everybody got Fletch. I'm the only one that went against the grain on Crash Test Dummy. Dinosaur Jr., everybody got that one right. This is where everybody was like, when it started off was with Thekla and Hater. 3 of us picked Thekla, 3 of us picked Hater.
Y'all gotta chill with Thekla. She's gonna be world champ. She's got time. She's got time. She's already good. They gotta finish up Mercedes and Tony and get all that out the way. Jamie Hayter has to become champion again. I mean,
did I pick Thekla?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, damn.
Me, you, and Phil picked Thekla.
Phil, turn it down.
And Kelly picked Hater.
Mute that porn.
And then the hurt people and Aha.
That was
Actually, Jordan got that one right.
I got that one right, didn't I?
Phil was still off the board. Me, you, and Kelly got it right. So Kelly is still on the board with 2. Country went with Aha. And me and you picked it up. And then Phil finally gets on the board with 1 on the 3rd match. And then the I Quit match, Phil picked up his 2nd. Then everybody picked up 1 on Fletch.
Easy.
And then Brodito, you're the only one that went against the grain.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I picked the Japanese people?
Yeah, you picked the Japanese people. You picked Team Japan. And AEW Women's Championship, Chris Statlander versus Tony Storm. I'm the only one that picked Tony.
That was a clunky match.
So I should have had 6 with everybody else, but I think I screwed up around somewhere.
Statlander and Tony Storm did not work well together.
I missed 3, so yeah, I had 3. Because I had one I lost against the opener. I lost against Darby Allin and John Moxley, and I lost against Tony Storm and Chris Statlander.
Why did you pick Mox?
I don't know. Because I don't like to crash test dummy.
Okay, it makes I get that because I was like Mox just beat him last pay per view. It's like he can't. Darby has to get his heat back, and it's an I quit
Oh,
match.
yeah, I know. But I had to do a thing.
Same reason who went against the Hurt People when they had the same story. They lost. They had to get a win. Yeah, and probably the answer was some of y'all like aha. That's probably why.
I like Ricochet. I like when he does aha. I like how it annoys these idiots online.
No, but y'all like to hear what the general public think the best match of the y'all take a guess. What do you think the general public said was the best match on the card?
Oh, that's easy. Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe.
Nope.
Who?
Josh,
Oh, the best match on the card?
what do you think the general? Would somebody please turn it down? What do you
All right.
what do you think is the general public's opinion of the best match on the card that happened? Mike already got it wrong. Go ahead, Josh. Then Phil can go.
Well, I know it wasn't the Mox match. It definitely wasn't the championship match. The best match, I tell you the truth, the best match was the tag match.
Which one?
The Bandito and Rodito and the Japanese people.
Okay, Phil. What do you have?
Diabetes.
Phil up. Did he mute himself? All three of y'all picked different. All three of y'all got wrong. Everybody voted for Jungle Fuck, and that they
Really?
said that was the best match of the night.
I mean, it was good. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the best.
The general public say that was the match of the night.
I don't know, man. That Mark Briscoe Kyle Fletcher match was epic.
Kyle
That
Fletcher is terrific. He's terrific. Kyle Fletcher is great. And I said Thekla and Jamie Hitter was going to be a banger. I told y'all.
Oh, Thekla pulled out all the stops, bro. That was a good match.
That woman comes from Stardom, man.
She's good. She's damn good. And I love the Toxic Spider. I mean, there's no doubt about it that lady is going to do crazy, crazy things in AEW.
Oh yeah, and if ever something goes wrong for her there, she's got a job across the at the other ones.
Well, and Charlie Thaz was there too, man, which is really good too.
Hell, I didn't know Lou Thesz's woman was still alive.
Yeah. And she put over AEW, dude, man. She put over AEW. So that says a lot. And she showed up for the NWA show and left halfway through it. She was sitting in the crowd during that whole fuck fest of the cocaine spot. Her and her people got up and left.
Huh.
Sure did.
She probably was like, "This ain't wrestling. This ain't what I signed up for."
It was bullshit. It was a fuck fest. It was a.
It's probably like my husband would not be. That'd be like Stu Hart's wife being in the crowd.
Mm-hmm. It was sad, man. And I watched that shit, that Sawine or Saween, whatever you want to call it.
Josh, how much stuff you got to show off about item wise?
Oh,
Just do a ballpark number.
30.
No, under that, like about maybe 25.
All right. Well, I tell you what. If you want, I'll go first because I'm going to cut mine in half because I'm going to slack off on the buying. So I'm just going to show about 10 things.
All right. So, we're going to our collector spot now, and we're featuring our boy Jordan here, championship of music, and he's going to show off some stuff.
Yep. This, I talked to him. All right, this was listed for 20. I got it for 10, so this must have been in the half off bin, but I got me a Jeff Beck.
Nice. King of Roll Jeff Beck.
This is all vintage stuff, by the way. So, how much they want? This thing is thick. they wanted $20 for this. I think this might even be a double album because it's thick as fuck. But it's various artists, World of Jazz.
Man, you need some trombone shorty in your life.
The who?
Trombone shorty. He's from your neck of the woods.
I gotta see if I have that. Man, this thing's got various artists all over it. Then we got. I had to get this because I've never seen the two of them on the same album, but it's. And I talked. This was 15. I talked them down 5. I got this for 10. This was Otis Redding with Jimi Hendrix.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's not them playing together. It's them on the same album. So I was like, you know what? For $10, I'll add that to my collection. And then I see this was listed for 15, but I got it for $7.50. I said for $7.50, I ain't going wrong. Go good old Southern rock, some Outlaws.
there you go.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then this right here, just because of the price and it's a piece of history, I had to do it. But this thing was originally listed for $40, and I got it for $9.99. And this is a very young Eric Clapton and Derek and the Dominoes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and this was recorded live at the Fillmore East, by the way. So this is them in concert. You know.
That's wow, dude.
Yeah. So I had for $9.99. I said I got to jump, and it feels thick. So this is at least. Let me see one.
What she said.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a double album live. So you know how back in the day they play for like forever off of a few songs. Led Zeppelin was famous for that. Now this, I can't believe I bid first because whenever this artist comes up, this was also $40, but I got it for 20. But whenever this artist comes up, it's a free for all. It's Muddy Waters, baby.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And this is the historic 1941-42 Library of Congress recordings.
Damn.
And you can see the back. It has nothing but story and writing.
Muddy Waters, man. One of the greatest jazz / blues musicians ever.
Oh yeah, it's blues up. And then I had to do me another $9.99. Somebody tried to sell this for $20. They out their mind, but I paid 10 for it. Got me an April wine.
There you go.
Then oh yeah, we'll go ahead and show this off. They had this listed for 20. Yeah, it was 25. This is a 2013, but yeah, this album's not that old, but well, it's Bastards, Motorhead.
There you go.
On with Burner and On Your Feet, On Your Knees, Born to Raise Hell. You know, this was a pretty heavy album for them. There was it's different. It's different. This is probably one of the more accessible albums. It's not that fast. All right, then I gotta let me take this out of here.
You gotta, bro.
All right. Wow, somebody had this listed at $25. I did not pay $25. I paid 10 of 7, but the very first CCR.
You can't go wrong with CCR, man. John
Oh,
Fogerty.
you cannot. And if somebody says they don't like CCR, don't trust them. Because that's something you could put on at any party and people go, no. I mean, this is the one where I Put a Spell on You, Susie Q, you know, all of that. It's the first one. And then for $6.99, I grabbed it. Y'all might laugh, but it's an OG. And when he sold it to me, he says I probably should have sold that for 14, but it's U2 New Year's Day single on 45.
Nice.
Which
it's mid, isn't it?
To me, if you're gonna pick a U2 song, to me this is like a good one. I'm not the biggest U2 fan at all. I like
my girl's a YouTube fan.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, make sure you he'd buy it for $1. I bet you would. Make sure you tell her that I got the New Year's Day on 45, the OG. You know what? I have no idea. Let's see what the B-side is of this. All right, it's New Year's Day, and it's a song called Treasure. So anyway, make sure you harass her and let her know that I was giving her some turntable advice earlier. I found her something kind of affordable. All right, now you guys are going to get really excited here.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, we're getting into the heavies. So, all right, this is a 1978 Italy OG pressing.
Okay.
On the Gull label. he said it was pretty banged up, but for $5, I had to take the shot. I said if it doesn't play, I'll try the glue treatment. But this is an OG of Judas Priest.
Oh, nice.
And when it says the best of Judas Priest, we're talking Sad Wings of Destiny era, like the old. I mean, let me see right here. Let me take it out.
70s
Like,
stuff?
like the first. This is old. The first side is like Victim of Changes, Island of Domination, The Ripper, and Deceiver. You know, side 2 is like Dying to Meet You, Never Satisfied, Rock and Roll of Diamonds and Rust. You know, they barely had 3 or 4 albums out when this was pressed. So,
Oh yeah, that's got to be late 70s right there.
oh yeah, well it's 78.
78. Yep.
Yeah, and it's Italy, so I mean the cover's pretty cool. It's got some beat up. It's beat up, but if I can make it play, if I don't make it play, I'll hang it. But for $5, I had to take the chance. He started that auction at $5. Everybody else was scared. I said I ain't scared. Now right here, all right. Josh is gonna shit his pants right here, but
Let me see.
I've had this on CD. I call this the world's greatest speeding ticket album because I've had this on. It's a double album. I've had this on CD for forever since I was young, and this is a dangerous album to drive to. But I went ahead. I paid full price for it, but I mean, Josh is going to tell you it's banger after banger. It's Slayer, but it's Decade of Aggression live.
Oh yes.
Which is
We also were going to talk about the Stardom show we watched last night, Jordan.
we could do that after this or whatever. But yeah, if you don't know, this has this is from the beginning of their career, Haunt the Chapel, you know, and all of that, all the way to Seasons in the Abyss. So this is like the greatest hits up to 91. So like there's no shitty song on this thing. And it's double up. Yeah, that one, it just gets down. And brand new release, brand new. I had to pay full price for this too, so this was another 40-something bucks. But the brand new Testament album.
Oh.
And yes, I got the last one, Josh, until he gets more in. I got the last one.
He had some more in today too.
Nice.
I didn't jump
and for Testament fans, and everybody knows they don't make a bad album. They're thrash metal. This is a death metal album. This is Chuck yelling at you. This is blast beats. This is a death metal fucking album. So if you like death, yeah, it's brutal. It might be their most brutal album ever made. That says a lot. And that's where I'm gonna stop with it. I'm gonna save the other half for next week.
Okay. Maybe we can do live Thursday or something.
Maybe that too.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it back up.
There we go. All right. Oh, it's my turn. My face is all in the chat right there. All right. I got a little bit of mixture of some albums, and they had some VHS tapes for sale. And I got this. Well, let me start off with this. I sold that one off the land, but I got this awesome Death Stalker. Now, if you're into like fantasy movies, like Conan the Barbarian, everything.
Jason and the Argonauts.
No, Jason and the Argonauts. It's more Conan and our Barbarian.
I need to watch that. I need to watch that eventually. I heard it's good. Good.
It's all that medieval stuff.
You'll like this. For like Conan the Barbarian, heavy metal. That's another good animated film, Josh. Heavy metal.
Swords and tits, man. Swords and tits. That's basically what it is.
Yep.
And I also got the sequel to it,
Death Stalker 2.
Nice.
More swords and tits.
More swords and tits. Then I think I picked up the first two for $10. It was supposed to be an auction. Nobody bid on it, and it's like when he pulled it off, I was like, I'll take them. So then this one came up, Death Stalker 3. So I got the trilogy.
It's Death Stalker Mania, you motherfuckers.
So I picked that up for $10 as well. I know there's a part 4, so I might have to So I have the set. So I picked up those. Then he busted out with this one right here,
Beastmaster. The first,
Beastmaster.
That's a good one.
the first one.
Falls into the realm of fantasy. Always a big fan of this movie. I remember every time it came on TV, I always watched it. And
Same.
I didn't know that there was an edited version until I saw it on cable, and I'm like, oh, titties. So that's it. The VHS goes into my collection. Now we're going to some of the vinyl I picked up. Start off with this behemoth right here.
Black Label Berserkers VIP 2013. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It only got like 6 songs on it. I probably paid a little bit too much for this. Had to fight somebody to get this, but I got it. I had to pay. I think I paid.
Well, if there's only 6 songs on it, what's the special thing about it?
It was only exclusive to
Record store?
Yeah. It was like
Or a club?
It was only a club.
Oh, it was probably a club person for the club.
Yeah. So yeah, it has like Doomsday Jesus, Dirt on the Grave, the Rose Petal Garden, 13 Years of Grief.
Yes.
Bridge to the Cross, and she deserves a free ride. So, I had to fight somebody to get that. So, but
yeah, she better give a hella good head job to get a free ride. But all right.
Put that to the side right there. Then
I wish I had video footage of the time I played 13 Years of Grief live.
I picked up
Doro, the real metal queen.
There you go. Yeah. Even before Lita Ford. No, Lita Ford came first, but
Lita Ford wasn't metal.
There was also Wendy O. Williams.
Yeah, but she was punk. Doro is the metal queen from Germany, and she's still going.
Yeah, she's still going. Picked this up. They said it had like a little blemish on it, but I played a little bit of it, and it played pretty good. So.
Yep.
So I think I got this for like 15 in auction.
Oh, if I'd have done that, if I'd have been there, I'd have been fighting you for it.
Actually, I picked this up at a rummage sale. AC/DC for Let There Be Rock.
Let There Be Rock.
It's got some good some of the good hits on here, so I was like, I picked that up. It's a little, as you can see, it's a little worn in, but it's worth it.
Yeah, well, it's Bon Scott.
Oh yeah, for $4, I couldn't beat it. Then I had to go a little bit of country. I had to pick up this one. Charlie Daniels Band.
Yeah.
Basically, I had to get the Devil's went down to Georgia. So
yeah, I don't blame you. They had another one going for cheap on the auction from them.
You know, Charlie Daniels played. Charlie Daniels actually came down to my area and played years back. It was like a few years before he died.
It was like $13. I think I got that off of half price.
Shut up! Not you. My phone. Like, shut up.
Elton
John Greatest Hits.
That's funny. I got that too. How much you paid?
You know what? I got this. My buddy gave me like a stack full of records, and this was in it.
Okay, it's a better deal than I paid at least 15 for mine.
Yeah, he's like, you want a box full of records? I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
which that's a $30 album, if not more, brand new.
Oh yeah. And
I was happy when you got it. I was happy for you.
Yes, I was extremely happy to get this one. And but also I think I messed up and I got another copy on my next order. But either way, this is always a classic. This is one to have in the collection right here.
Yeah, it's a great fucking album. Birth of metal in a way.
One to keep, one to put on the wall. Marshall Tucker. Sergeant
Sergeant
Pepper's
Pepper.
Lonely. Oh, Beatles.
This is the soundtrack right here, and
Man,
it's
that's
like,
beautiful.
shoot, it's got a quite a few artists on here. I mean, you go from Alice Cooper to Aerosmith, then with Peter Frampton, Bee Gees. Who else is on here?
You could tell the time frame. It was late 70s.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
but either way, it's like there's actually not bad songs on here. Oh shoot, who else is on here? Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's actually quite a few artists on this. But I remember seeing this movie when I was a kid. So, and I always liked the soundtrack. So,
I just seen you wearing Faces of Death hat. I didn't realize.
I picked it up at a convention. So, all right, here's some newer stuff. Pick this one up.
Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
I picked this up and I was looking for a song, and it wasn't on this one, so I might not be hanging on to this one for too long.
That's the very first album. That's the least death metal album they ever made. It's more thrash metal. I was in 1990.
Yeah.
The very first one.
Then of course I got this one from your neck of the woods.
Down.
Oh yeah, I got mine last week or the week before.
Yep. Oh man, this thing sounds great.
I didn't get to open it yet, but I heard it sounds great.
Oh yeah, I was playing it a couple days ago, and I was like, man, I'm glad that I got this on vinyl.
I'm hoping that he gets Down too, because I'll be buying that. That's my favorite out of all of them.
Down 2 is pretty good, but I'm glad to have this one.
Oh yeah, most people like the first one the most, but I like 2.
Entombed Wolverine Blues.
Nice.
And I only got this because, one, they wrote a song about my favorite comic book character.
Who is Wolverine?
Yep. And if you ever see the video to this, it's all nothing but Wolverine in the video. I'm like, damn, how did they get sued for copyright infringement on that one? Then next I picked up
Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power.
Oh yeah.
Vulgar Display of Flowers.
What the hell?
It was a joke from Psycho Stick.
So
Man,
they can only count to 4 though.
but 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
So then going from one Pantera to another, I picked this up off of eBay. Actually, I got it at a good, decent price.
Ah, the original cover.
Oh.
Of
Which
Far Beyond Driven.
What you paid?
$35.
Damn.
Not bad.
That's about right. I mean, you should have. I mean, well, I'll keep $33.99 is the average for new vinyl, but yeah.
Well, with
but
shipping and all
35.
that, but with shipping and all that, but heck, he got this to me really quick. I mean, I got it. I think I got it on a Thursday, and it came here on Saturday. So,
damn, dude, that's awesome.
So, then
yeah, apparently there's this girl that I went to school with. Like, she's charged with possession of controlled substance, and they found her kids dead, drowned in the pool.
Oof.
That's terrible, Phil.
Yeah.
It's happened in my hometown. Plus, there's a shooting that happened this weekend too. Not so far from where I live.
That's terrible, Phil.
It's been a crazy week, like.
Speaking of crazy,
spooky music,
spooky rock.
What's on that?
It's actually really good. Actually, it's Psycho Killer, Talking Heads, Diving Inside in Excess, Pet Cemetery, Ramones, Marquee Moon Television. I had too much to dream last night. Electric Prunes. Werewolves of London. Warren Zevon. Spooky with Dusty Springfield. Hypnotized with Fleetwood Mac. Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper, and You're Dead, Norma Tangen.
All right. Well, that was an '80s album. '80s count.
Yeah, basically. But shoot, this is I played it and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty good. I liked it.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, I had to go on pre-order for this one because they sold out originally, so I was on the wait list.
Are you interested in the waiting list on the new? I will call it the greatest. That's what I call music Halloween edition because normally those suck, and that thing is full of like Rob Zombie and awesome shit.
Oh,
Is it coming out yet?
It's been out. He sells them out every time he gets them, and he's got more coming in. I mean, this ain't no Monster Mash. This thing is full of rock bands with horror themes.
So that is my vinyl and stuff pickups. So
There's Raina.
there she is. Were you sleeping?
But yeah, she needs to join us after we get off live, if she would.
I'll send her the link.
Well, the link will be in here, and that way we can all talk and get everything situated.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all ready to call it the night now?
Well, first I have to tease her and show this up close, which is filthy. I'm gonna have to clean it off, but I got this OG. Ha 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 ha.
What is that? Is that
Yeah, you gotta tell her what it is.
Oh, you can't read it?
No, you can't see it.
That's U2 New Year's Day single, OG.
So, yeah, she would like that.
Still itchy. Yeah, I'm there with you. My whole neck feels like it's on fire.
Uh-oh.
But y'all ready to call it a night, gentlemen?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, well, I guess I got to send it off this time since I am the host.
Yes, you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
You're doing that wrong, brother.
that's right. And we're just not stuff to contemplate and motivate, but we're also food. We're also
food for the ears, baby.
there you go.
Yep.
Right, and I see Raina after she saw my U2, she says squirt, squirt. So she has got the moist going on. But always remember, what's mine is mine. Well, what's yours is mine too, whether you like it or not.
Freedom by Rage Against the Machine. That'd be the best.
Oh, dude, they had all of the albums on vinyl. I thought of you. They had the first one, Evil Empire, Battle of Los Angeles. I was like, if Mike would be in here right now.
I've been in heaven, dude. That's my favorite rock band of all time. I'm a Tom Morello junkie, dude. I really am.
Oh
Does
man.
anybody have any fun facts for the evening?